Antonio Rocco Caponigro, January 22, 1912, April 18, 1980, also known as Tony Bananas, was the consigliere of Angelo Bruno in the Philadelphia crime family. He is known for ending the peaceful Bruno regime by ordering his murder over a dispute concerning the methamphetamine trade. Early life. Caponigro was born in Chicago, Illinois in 1912. He operated in the iron-bound neighborhood of Newark, New Jersey. As a made member of the Philadelphia crime family in the 1950s and 1960s, he became a recognized crime figure after being identified by mob turncoat Joseph Valachi in 1963. During that time he served under Capo Riccardo Biondi. He was the son of a wealthy banana merchant who owned and managed a stand at the Italian Market, otherwise known as the South 9th Street Curb Market. He lived in Short Hills, New Jersey. He had a wife, Kathleen, who died in 1991. He also had a half-sister, Susan, who had a daughter out of wedlock by the name of Teresa. Susan Caponigro married Alfred Salerno. In 1955, Susan, at age 38 approximately, was found dead. It was believed that she was murdered, but the murder was covered up and classified as death by myocardial infarction. Connected wise guys in the neighborhood believed that Freddie Salerno, with the okay of Susan's brother, Caponigro, murdered his wife, Susan. Rise to power. He rose in rank to become the consigliere during the 1970s. Caponigro foresaw the end of the peaceful Angelo Bruno regime and decided to put the task upon himself to hasten it. Indictments for racketeering were being brought against the ailing Angelo, and there was no leadership in the methamphetamine industry. Caponigro knew that he could count on the support of several key members of Bruno's administration after the Don died. Accordingly, Caponigro traveled to New York City to consult his friend Frank Thierry, from the Genovese crime family. Caponigro controlled a lucrative numbers operation in Newark, a holdover from the 1960s when the New York families had ceded parts of North Jersey to the Philadelphia crime family. Thierry also had activities in the area, and he had challenged Caponigro's incursion. Caponigro appealed the territorial dispute to the commission, which, acting on Bruno's recommendation, ruled in favor of Caponigro. Caponigro approached Thierry with a plan to murder Bruno and take over the Philadelphia crime family. Thierry assured Caponigro that he would support him before the commission. He returned to Philadelphia believing that his planned coup was now officially sanctioned. He recruited the support of his brother-in-law Alfred Salerno, no relation to mob turncoat Joseph Salerno or mob front boss Anthony Salerno, and Bruno regime capos John Simone and Frank Zinwan, and ordered the assassination. Bruno was shot with a shotgun blast, and his driver, John Stanfa, was wounded while parked outside his Philadelphia home on March 21, 1980. When the commission learned of Bruno's murder, Caponigro was summoned at once. He was told that the murder had not been sanctioned by the commission, nor even considered by them. He turned helplessly to Frank Thierry, who sat in on the meeting. When he identified Thierry as the man who had authorized the murder, Thierry categorically denied it. The commission ruled that Caponigro had murdered a commission member without authorization, and they allegedly killed him. On April 18, 1980, Caponigro and his brother-in-law, Alfred Salerno, were found dead, battered and nude in the trunk of a car in the Bronx. Aftermath. The death of Angelo Bruno, his consigliere, and two capos threw the Philadelphia crime family wide open. With New York's blessing, Angelo Bruno's surviving underboss, Phil Testa, was appointed the new boss. After Caponigro murdered Bruno, Scarfo could return from his appointed exile in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Testa appointed narcotics trafficker Peter Casella as underboss and Nicky Scarfo as consigliere. In the 2015 film Legend, Caponigro is portrayed by British actor Alex Giannini. See also List of unsolved murders. References. Further reading: The Plumber, The True Story of How One Good Man Destroyed the Entire Philadelphia Mafia by Joseph Salerno and Stephen J. Rivel. Gangland International, The Mafia and Other Mobs by James Morton. East End Gangland and Gangland International Omnibus by James Morton. External links. Profile Antonio, Tony Bananas. Caponigro. Find a Grave.